Yeah. Okay. So what I have decided is that for now on, when I do these like videos where I'm talking to myself, um, this is me talking to future me. So that when I look into this, like I look at all my other old, weird, disturbing videos from the past, I could be like, oh, so that was what was going on. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yesterday I turned 29. It's weird. It's weird. You know, I don't know how I feel about the number 29. It's not really a you would think it's not really a significant number, but it's pretty important. It's like the last number in the 20s, and it's the last number before you hit the 30s. Yeah, so I am about to be 30 in a year. It hasn't hit me yet. I don't know what to tell you. So, future Angelica. I think that's who I'm going to be talking to, and whoever awkwardly watches this. How was your last year? Okay, so let's document our life a little bit. Let's go back. So, November of last year, right before that, in September, I quit working at Painting with a Twist. Fun. That was a fun experience. Yeah, and I thought I would go ahead and try to work independently from home and save up money and all this other stuff and try to be a freelance artist. That didn't really go too well. Turns out working from home is I can see why a lot of people like YouTubers, it's hard. It's hard to actually want to work. Just a little bit. Like you have ideas, you have, you know, yeah, ideas. You have ideas that you want to do. You have things that you want to kind of get out of your system. But if you do it, you want to do it right. And that's my problem. I'm one of those people, like, when I do something, if I don't do it exactly how I saw it in my head, then I'm stuck. And then it's like, let's say I started, but then when I finally do get to do it, it's starting to not come out the way I envisioned. So then I just completely, my brain just detaches, and then I just don't finish it. And so it'll take me like a year or something to go back to it. That's how I feel about like with a drawing or a painting or a blog or something like that. I just kind of be like, you know what? I can't do this. And I just shut down. But in this last year, I decided to try my best to not do that. Because, I mean, if it was that, I know if it was that simple, so many people would not have to deal with the crap they have to deal with their own brains. But yeah, I already was born with a scrambled brain, so it's kind of one of those things where I need order. I thrive more when I'm supposed to do something versus when someone's like, oh, just do whenever. Don't give me freedom. Don't give me too much creative freedom. I'm going to use it. Okay? You're not rushing me. I won't rush my process. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. And it's like, sometimes you got to start something and you got to step away from it and then walk past it a few times. And then when you come back, you're like, oh, okay, I'm ready to finish this. Okay, anyway, I went off on a tangent. But anyway, that was what I was going to do for 2018 was I was going to do freelance art and see how I could try to begin to make some kind of living from it. Now, I'm aware it wasn't going to be like a secure job or anything. It's just kind of me doing what I've always been doing since I was 2 years old, drawing and doing art and all that kind of stuff. That's just what I'm used to. And so I was like, well, this is my passion. Let me see what I can do with it. But turns out I should have came up with a plan, like a schedule, but I didn't. So anyways, off of that. So then this year has been definitely, I don't know why I'm talking like this. This year has definitely been one of those years where I've reflected a little bit on some things, and I realized that of course, I'm not in a place where I want to be popping on these hot cosplay wigs and stuff. It's fun. I wish I had been doing that years ago, but I didn't. And anyways, but I wanted to figure out what was something concrete or something that I could go off of to begin a process of stability, I guess, if you want to say that. Not, some things and people came along the way. Sort of, kind of, not really yet, maybe, I'm not talking to anyone in particularly. But it kind of threw me off for some reason. Like, I don't know where my brain went. It just kind of went into worry mode. And so I couldn't function because I was too worried about certain people. And still am. Always will be. Probably won't stop because I can't. But anyways, I can, but I don't want to. How about that? I'm all over the place. I never just say what I gotta say and go straight into it. I'm one of those people that need like notes when they start doing something. But anyway, and I came basically at this point, a year later, I have come to realize a lot of things about how I need to function. I function better when I have a schedule. I function better when I have stuff written down. I function better when I have some kind of structure. Even if I make it up, I just mentally have to adapt it in my brain that that's what's going to happen. And some other stuff has happened this year with Grandma. She's bedbound right now. And, we have to do everything for her because she fell while I was home, broke her femur, had to have surgery. And once again, I feel horrible because I was in my room. I was just in my room. It was early in the morning and Mom had just left. And literally, we went and checked on her. I went and checked on her and talked to her. She was in the bed, perfectly fine. But in transition from the bed to her bathroom, she fell on hard floor. Everything else in the house is carpet. It'd be different if she had fallen on the carpet, but she fell on the floor and broke her femur, had to get that surgically done, and now she's bedbound because she can't put any weight on her leg. So yeah, that happened all the way in September. Yeah. 2 days after her birthday. That was great, right? So yeah, that happened. And Mom hasn't been sleeping well. I haven't been sleeping well. Sleep has been non-existent to me. I keep thinking, oh, let me just try to finish this up. And then before I know it's like 7 a.m. I mean, I've kind of always been like that, but I started to have a structure. And I started to go to bed at like 11 p.m. and stuff like that. And then when all this happened with Grandma, me and my mom, I think we just lost how to function. Like, it's always been me, my mom, my grandma. And so it kind of threw us off. None of us has ever broken a bone before. And she was already, like, not really getting around too well, but she still could do for herself. And now we're in a place where she can't do anything for herself. Her brain is not there. She has, like, her dementia is getting worse. It's just a lot. It's been a lot. Definitely on my mom. It's been a lot, and it's been a lot on me stressing about leaving home. And it's like, how can I leave home? How can I think about future when this is going on? My mom's the only child. There's no one else to help her with my grandma. So it's just been crazy. But at the same time, I'm hopeful. I believe this is something that needed to happen for all of us to get ourselves together. Because before, we really weren't. We were enabling all our bad habits with one another. And I think this was something that needed to happen. I'm glad she's okay. She's starting to come back. She just got back home this past Wednesday from the nursing home where she was doing rehabilitation. And it's been quite a transition. So unfortunately for my birthday, not a problem. I didn't celebrate. I haven't celebrated my birthday in so long, so it really doesn't matter. It's just kind of me reflecting on what the last year has been. It's been something. it's definitely been something. But you made it. Congrats for you. In fact, 2 weeks ago, whatever, participated in my first epilepsy awareness walk. That was cool. So it was my first time working with the organization, and they want me to come back and work with them, so that's great. So who knows what that might bring about. I haven't had a seizure in over a year. Come this May, it'll be 2 years. Yay! Oh gosh, I try not to stress myself, because I know that's one of my triggers. But I've been okay. I've been pretty good. Minus the times when certain people faint and stuff like that, and other people go quiet, and I'm worried about them. But anyways, other than that, everything's been pretty good. So you have a lot of commissions going on right now. I have a lot of whatever. Look, you get on it. Just get on it. I want to look back at this video and be like, okay, that's how I was a year ago, or whatever. And by the time I do my 30th reflection video, I guess, I want to be like, oh, I've done way better now. I got a schedule, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, my mom wants me to start working at her company again. I used to work for them back in Arkansas, but now it's going to be an actual salaried job, so that would be pretty cool. So, yay. We'll see how that goes. So, I'm pretty sure I need to have a job plus do the art on the side. It just can't be my primary job. Not for now. But I am going to start doing pre-made artwork to sell, because when I do commissions for people, they give me too much freedom. They're like, oh, just do whatever or whatever. And then I'm doing this book for, oh yeah, so you're doing a book, just letting you know. And this person you're doing this book for, she has a vision. We're gonna be bigger than Tyler Perry, girl. I'm not saying it's not true. I doubt it within a year to be bigger than Tyler Perry. But you know what? Aim high. Dream big. What's the phrase? Whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, that is it. That's all I have to say. This is my little horribly recorded, sorry, the TV's distracting me. Horribly recorded reflections video on how the last year before the last year has been. You know what I mean, okay? Look. But yeah, so I missed a show that happened probably an hour ago because I was helping with grandma. So I hope I didn't miss anything important, because I sure was upset about something last night. But I'm not going to reflect on that because my heart hasn't changed or anything. I was just a little sad as I tweeted, you know. I was just a little sad. Like, these bags have nothing to do with how sad I was last night. It's all good. I just, you know, I don't know. Whenever the time is right, I'm sure somebody will say something or not. I don't know. You know, this whole thing is confusing. I just want to put that out there. You know, I just have this weird feeling that this person, just randomly, whoever I'm talking about, is watching this. I probably look really crazy. I'm not that crazy. I'm silly crazy, but I'm not crazy crazy. Hey, that's... Okay, let me stop. Okay, but yeah, I'm good. It's been an interesting year. You're gonna be even better in this last of our 20s. Make it count, make it work, do your thing, girl. And I'll see. I mean, I'm gonna make videos and stuff to post on here just because I want to do something artsy with my channel. I don't want attention. I just want to post stuff just because I can. yeah. So anyway, bye.